guess I haven't really finished like 10 things. Finished? I haven't finished any of these, but Project 10 Pan Tin Man, and I just appreciate that, even though I don't think any of these are actually... I picked probably more than 10 products to attempt to hit pan on, even though one of them is this setting spray, and that's not possible to hit a pan when there is none. I also have another bottle of, because yeah, I should probably not buy things from those discount stores. Okay. Oh, you're gonna help me? Thank you. I appreciate that. This was all inspired by having a jar of moisturizer that I've had for quite a while and still almost finishing it. I'm worried about it expiring, which I think it is probably past that point. But everything in this isn't, I don't know. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna finish it. I would prefer to use everything up by wearing it, or I guess second best, finding an alternative art use for it. So I would like to hit pan, because it's the pan project, even though not all of these are pans, and I would actually potentially like to finish them. This is some foundation. There was some damage. I think it's about maybe a fourth of the way through, and this is actually not the culprit of the damage. Squirrel was, but that's a story for another day. An eyeliner pen, which is chisel tip, felt tip. I don't usually go for that. I don't know how or when, but it's great. I just don't want it to dry up before I can get the most of it. So this is this is kind of a 2-in-1, because these are both like color correcting concealer situations. And let me actually just, I have had them each for far longer than you should have pre-makeup, but I haven't been on stage as much because
pandemic, panorama bread, panorama.
We love some wordplay. And this one, which I love in theory, but kind of just all becomes white concealer when you put it on your face, which is fine for me because I am transparent. So I'm just gonna hope that I get a show where I get to use this up, or at least make some cool, fun, funky, fresh theater makeup. I'll just play with my makeup and we'll use it up. So both of these are gonna be in there, even though I don't wear this on a regular basis. So that's in there, and this is just the bonus points if I can, I guess, because it's more just I want to use up one of these, the whole palette preferably. I will still consider finishing one of the pans a win, which would probably be the green pan. We've also got a chapstick, just honorable mention, mostly because it's broken, but I will be finishing it. So there's that. Here, yes, her. We would like to use her up. She's a lip stain that I will not be admitting how long I've had, and she's peachy pink, but I would like to finish this up, and it's kind of starting to dry out. I can finish that lip stain probably pretty quickly, and then I will be on to these, which are all questionable. I haven't finished my list of 10 things, so I suppose I'll be readjusting to this. Sunscreen. I'm gonna put sunscreen on this list. There will be a sunscreen on this list because I forget to wear it. Maybe, I don't know, probably say mascara. I like to have about 6 open and be using them at all times, and that's just not it. That's not what we want to be. I also have so many like cracked powders. We'll see. We do have one that is tin pan, I guess.
What we're going to start with, the pen that will be the heart of the project.
I haven't even mentioned this one yet, really, but I don't think any of these are actually my shade. It's all a little, yes, see, medium to deep. Now, that does not describe my skin. So I use this more as like an eyeshadow thing. But for some reason, we have not been using this highlighter because it is like a deep bronzer on me, and I haven't been in a bronzer mood for the past 10 years. This isn't that old. I say convincing myself. Because when we get through this, the next thing I will be adding is more eyeshadows, because that's what I use this for. So here's where we start to make predictions, because we'll check back later and see whether this order was wrong of what I used first. I also added a fun little photo shoot to remind you of all the products that I will be finishing, and when I can look back, I'll see what's left that I've probably lost somewhere at the bottom of my bag. I will wear sunscreen. Oh, I actually do want to try this, because someone said mixing this with foundation is actually the way to go. But she is a placeholder for a tester SPF I have that will be the first to go. I promise you. And I will check back in a month. Whenever I finish the first thing, which will probably be this. But that's my 10 pan. 10 things. Here are the contenders. When these are used up, the project will be over, or not, we'll see. All to go in a makeup bag that will be, that's just how I'm gonna keep it organized. I'm probably gonna put other things. Bonus points will also be pencils. If I can finish some eyeliner.
Pencils, brow pencils. Do I have any brow pencils? Pencils, lip liners, all those.
All of them. We want to have not as many as I currently have. Would you like to see? Because I would like to show you. I have more than this. This is just the ones that are actually where they're supposed to be. Lip liner. It honestly should be full because I have more lip liners than that. Eyes. I think this one's a brow. I think there might be a few brows. Also, honorable mentions. This is my palette graveyard. All of them are a little bit vintage. As in, I should have used them up by now. So we'll see how that goes. Get through it. We will get through it. This is also a great way for me to remember to put makeup on because it's fun.
And I don't always wear makeup when I'm not working. Or when I'm working but not as a performer, because
putting on makeup is like playing a character, even if that character is myself. Setting spray. That's gonna be the big deal because that's a big bottle and I don't use setting spray often. Spray. Then we have the color corrector. Mascara. SPF. And a cat has joined me. And I feel like that's most of a full face of makeup too.
in future this will maybe prevent me from having makeup dry up on me or not work when I want it to and then have to get more even though I've only used it like once or twice.
I I don't know. We'll be more conscientious about my makeup habits, won't we? Bye.